This machine doesn't look human. It moves like one. Its muscles contract, its joints react, and soon it could be folding your laundry or replacing your job. The robotics world is advancing at a pace few could have imagined, but one machine is shifting expectations entirely. Developed by Clone Robotics, this humanoid system doesn't just look human. It moves, learns, and responds like one. Gone are the days of stiff mechanical joints and jerky animations. This new generation of biomimetic androids is powered by synthetic muscles, soft tissues, and fluid dynamics, closing the gap between machine and biology in ways that were science fiction just a few years ago. The anatomy of artificial life. What sets this creation apart from traditional robots isn't just its appearance, it's the internal architecture. Rather than relying on conventional electric motors like those in Tesla's Optimus, this android is driven by synthetic myofibers, soft water-powered actuators that mimic the contraction and relaxation of real muscle tissue. Just 3 grams of this artificial muscle can lift over 2 pounds, and it can contract up to 30% of its length in a single millisecond, offering rapid, lifelike responsiveness. Circulating power through this system is a hydraulic pump, essentially the robot's version of a heart, operating at 500 watts. It drives a vascular network that distributes fluid with precision and efficiency. Compared to earlier pneumatic systems that required bulky compressors, this hydraulic design is quieter, consumes less energy, and allows smoother, vibration-free motion. Sensors that simulate a nervous system. To interact intelligently with its environment, the humanoid is equipped with 70 inertial sensors and 320 pressure sensors embedded throughout its frame. These provide real-time proprioception, enabling it to understand limb positioning, weight distribution, and contact force, capabilities essential for balance and nuanced motion. All of this is processed by a custom system running on NVIDIA's Jetson Thor GPU. Acting as the android's neural engine, it allows the machine to integrate visual input, track object positions, and adjust posture dynamically. A revolution in robotics, starting with the hand. Rather than starting with a walking chassis or facial expressions, the developers chose one of the most complex parts of the human body, the hand. Human fingers are intricate systems of joints, tendons, and muscles, capable of both power and finesse. Recreating that required building everything from scratch: custom bones, valves, sensors, and even the muscle sleeve that powers each joint. The result? A synthetic hand that can form a fist, pick up a dumbbell, and spread its fingers. Each motion driven by fluid-filled actuators that work much like real muscle tissue. When showcased in a demo, it stunned viewers with its eerily lifelike appearance and motion, lifting a 7-kilogram weight with grace and stability. More than a replica. The innovation didn't stop with the hand. The team went on to construct a full upper torso, complete with shoulders, neck, and anatomical accuracy, down to the glenohumeral and sternoclavicular joints. When in motion, the system didn't just perform tasks. It moved like a person, with momentum, feedback, and balance that made it hard to distinguish from a human operator. Many online observers likened it to the hyper-realistic androids featured in HBO's Westworld. But what makes this machine more than just a lab marvel is its intended purpose. The company's aim isn't to wow audiences with lifelike movement, it's to build a new workforce. The android comes preloaded with basic motor skills like walking and object recognition, but it can also be trained by its owner to perform new tasks through telekinetic learning. That makes it suitable for home assistance, assembly line work, and even medical support. On their official X account, the company revealed that the first 279 units have already been pre-ordered. These prototypes are being rolled out to gather real-world performance data before mass production begins. Though the primary focus is on Android development, the team acknowledges that the technology behind these synthetic limbs could revolutionize prosthetics, offering mobility and control unmatched by current solutions. The global push for biomimicry. Clone Robotics isn't alone in this endeavor. Around the world, engineers and institutions are turning to nature for design inspiration. At MIT, researchers are developing humanoid robots that can execute parkour-style maneuvers like backflips and wall jumps, using advanced motion planners and hydraulic-powered limbs. In Germany, automation company Festo has built a robotic seagull that can flap and steer using only wing muscles, no jet engines or fans. Their robotic kangaroo replicates the real animal's energy storage and release cycle with each jump, making it incredibly efficient and agile. Even the military is getting involved. In the South China Sea, Chinese engineers have tested a 460-kilogram manta ray-inspired robot that swims using fin-like undulations. While officially presented as a scientific exploration tool, its stealth and autonomy make it a potential game-changer for underwater surveillance and defense. The Pentagon, through DARPA, is developing a similar program of aquatic drones, signaling that biomimicry isn't just a research curiosity, it's strategic. What's next? Currently, the android's lower limbs are still under refinement. According to statements from the developers, full integration of visual and proprioceptive feedback is not yet complete. But once those systems come online, the platform could become fully autonomous.
As runners line up in their race day best, one of these joggers is not like the others. Supporters in Beijing gathered Saturday to see off humanoid robots in a first-of-its-kind half marathon. These technological trailblazers shared the course with human runners who have come from across China to take part in the race. The first robot to complete the course was Tiangong, developed by the Beijing Humanoid Robot Innovation Center, and finishing with a time of 2 hours, 40 minutes, and 42 seconds. In addition to race time, robots competed for awards measuring endurance, popularity, gait, and innovative form.
In fields like elder care, the machine could lift and reposition patients gently without causing injury. In hospitals, it could assist surgeons with delicate operations. In factories, it could handle materials too fragile or too repetitive for human labor. The blurring line between man and machine. This isn't just a story about one robot or one company. It's about a larger shift, where the boundary between human and machine is being redefined. Through synthetic muscles, fluid-driven limbs, and responsive AI, developers are crafting machines that move, learn, and think like us. Whether this signals a bright new chapter for human productivity or a paradigm shift that forces us to redefine our role in society, one thing is clear: the age of biomimetic androids has begun. Are we ready for what comes next?